Do not forgive cheating. We don't really change. They don't really change. I stood in front of his door knocking, calling, only for him to tell me that don't come and disgrace me. He's definitely gaslighting you into thinking that it's your fault. One day, I was flipping through social media, that's TikTok, and I met this man who says any amount I have, he's going to double it times 3. Is it Sikagari? What is it? What job are you going to do for him that he's going to double money for you 3 times? Things took a turn when I asked her for financial help, 100 Ghana cedis during a difficult time. Then she suddenly stopped responding to my calls and messages. Me, dear, personally, I see it as a red flag that her response to you asking for help from her is to run away. For me, it's a red flag. But I'm afraid we might end up having sex because I'm still in love with him. If you feel like when you go, you will off pants, then don't go. This is the second time that Trillium Ghana is actually holding us down. You can see Verna Water right there. I also have Bigo around. I also have some snacks around, and you see the pop-ups all over. That is because they are holding me down for these few episodes that I've done. That's last week's own and this episode. Definitely, I'm very sure that they're also holding me down for the next episode. This whole media, it has been Trillium Ghana, yes. The ones that produce Verna Drinking Water. So when you're in town and you're looking for something refreshing to quench your thirst, don't forget to look for Verna Water. By the end of this episode, you learn a few things about what's going on in other people's lives, so you can also use it to, draw your own life, draw a map around your own life, because there's a lot of drama happening in the lives of a lot of people, and they were gracious enough to send it to the DMs of the POV podcast so we can go through it together. Don't forget, please share for other people to also come and then hear about the stories and also learn about what is going on in the world and also learn a few things. Yes. In the first segment, which you already know, we pick up things from social media, any part of it. It could be X, Facebook, Instagram, wherever. And this week we got it on Facebook, and you will not believe this. This one says, men only. Provide women with dating advice, okay? And my ladies, think about it, okay? Hear them. Don't think they are joking. Hear them. You hear me? Hear them, because the things I've seen here, my mouth cannot talk them. All right, so let's go through them together. This one says, do not forgive cheating. We don't really change. They don't really change. They don't change. If he's nonchalant, he doesn't love you. There's nothing like a nonchalant man. If he loves you, he will go extra mile for you. So these men know what they are doing. These Emrans here, they know what they are doing. These gentlemen know what they are doing. So don't settle. Don't sit down there. My dear, me myself, I have learned it the hard way. So settling is out of my box. So I don't expect you to settle after watching this episode. Capiche? Oui. Have I spoken 2 languages in one? Okay. And the next one says, that energy and investment you're using to build a man, use it on yourself. Okay, use it on yourself. Nobody is telling you not to date or anything, but don't invest all your energy in the man. No, don't. This is what fellow men are telling you. They are advising you about their fellow men. So anybody that will come in the comment section and come and say, POV, you are removing that and there, you are dropping there and there, it is your own fellow man. It is your own fellow man that is saying it. Don't come and say Ikea is telling all our just to the girls, or Ikea is removing our pants in public. Nah, I'm not doing anything. Your fellow man is doing it. This one says, a man knows exactly what he wants from the very beginning. Don't romanticize mixed feelings. And unfortunately for me, Nane Kiando, I have done it in so many talking stages. And it has come back to bite me in my own fucking ass. And so I'm going to tell you people, don't do it. Really don't do it. Listen to what they are saying from the beginning. From the beginning. Listen to them. Don't know. Yeah, from the beginning. Hear them. And listen to them, okay? Another one too says, effort is a reflection of interest. effort is a reflection of interest. And the one who says, as a broke giant, please don't date broke guys. Just don't do it, ladies. A man must work on himself so he can afford to date. This is a man saying it. This is a man saying it. He said we should not date broke men. Me, Nanekia, I am not dating a broke man moving forward. And I learned this based off of what happened to me in my just ended relationship. So yes, broke men, when you see me here, pass the opposite direction. Whether I am broke or I am not dating a broke man. Period. If you like, fight with your screen. The next one is early dates in a relationships are 50-50. Can't be expecting me to pay for everything when you're trying to get to know each other. And I think this is also right. I think this makes sense. I'm just getting to know you. So obviously, it will not make sense for you to pay everything. I am getting to know you. So it will make sense that I pay half of it. Yeah. But if you offer to pay all, I ain't going to say no. I'm not going to say no to that. I'm also a baby girl. I want soft life. Don't let your happiness depend on him. Let the happiness he brings be a bonus. And I'm going to actually stand on this because I feel like even me, right, I've made some mistakes assuming that, oh, this person is going to make me happy even in my sad times and it's going to take away my sorrows. But then it ended up being that I was fooling my own self. So yes, let the happiness the man brings into your life be a bonus. Don't let it be like the whole thing for you, okay? Yeah. So that's it for this particular episode. I hope you have learned. Girls. I hope you have learned something. Girls. I hope you were listening and hearing. See, this is not women telling you. This is not me telling you. I am reading it, as you can see. These are screenshots. I am reading them from fellow men. So listen, hear them and listen, okay? Yes. Now let's move on to the next segment of the show, which is me reading the stories that people brought for us to go through it together. So let's take a turn and then get that done. We'll be right back. As you're in your house, I hope you know the slogan. If you're new here, listen today, next week, so that you can also help us recite it. And it says, if they posted it on social media, then they made it our business. And since they made it our business, we're going to make it our business. This is simply trying to say that the fact that they sent it to me by themselves, I did not force them. I did not handcuff them. They have given me the opportunity, or they are giving me the chance to say whatever I like about the situation. That being said, I am not disrespecting you. In the process of doing that, no, am I going to shit on your experience, all right? Okay, so now let's get into the story. This one says,
Let's have it.
So I'm with this guy that I really admire. When we started dating, it was all rules. I mean, we never lacked nothing. There was money to spend and food to eat, since he's a foodie. We both earned from a rich family, but it got to times where things started changing. But it all was part of the relationship. I do literally everything for him and his family. I get him gifts on some occasions, food, stuff, clothes, trousers, and give him money when I have. After some time, he started complaining about school fees and how he wants to change our situation since things has gone bad for both of us. I do pray though, but then one day I was flipping through social media, that's TikTok, and I met this man who says any amount I have, he's going to double it times 3. Due to the complaints of my guy, I got interested because I want to do everything possible to make him happy and comfortable, not thinking about myself first. So I got involved, and the funny thing is that I don't know how I got there. The man started asking for huge amounts of money, and I don't know, but I do literally everything the man asked me to do. I borrowed money from friends, colleagues at work. I see like the thing was just working on me. By the way, I even went to the extent of going to my guy's dad's house with some reasons, and he borrowed me 2,000 Ghana cedis and gave it to the man. Hey, I was lost. The man asked me not to speak to anyone about this or else I'm going to die. The man asked me to be telling whoever is the reason I'm doing this for that my uncle will bring us a car. Again, he said I should be saying there's money in the bank for us. So it will give him hope that things will get better. I kept on promising my guy over what the man has said. Years came by and my guy came to find out that I took money from his dad and that money was meant for his younger sister's school fees. Hey, he got disappointed at me. I pleaded and pleaded. His dad was also throwing tantrums at me, insults here and there, overpaying the money back. Literally, I still didn't tell anyone what I used the money for because the man stopped texting me and blocked me as well. I went through hell over something I was trying to do to help someone I really love. I fought a silent battle. You cried because I took people's money and promised to give them back. I was going through a lot and yet I didn't tell anyone. So there was a time I told myself that I'll tell my guy the truth about everything because he's been expecting what I promised him and it's not coming. So I took a bold step in telling him. But then before that, I found out I was pregnant and told him. And because we do abort it, he was expecting me to do the same thing for this one. We aborted 5 already. But for this one, I said no, and I told my mom, and she went ahead to my guy's house to tell his parents. Yes, he said he's responsible, so everyone knows about it. So I left him at my auntie's place to hide my face for a while. So it was when I went to my auntie's place and I told him about everything. I confessed to him that he started complaining too much about the fees and other things. It bent my heart and I couldn't help, and that's why I did what I did. He got angry and started insulting me. He literally insulted me every day from then. I turned to a stranger. I begged him every day for my mistake. Later, he made it clear to me that I lied to him, so he can't trust me no more. So it's over between us, even though I'm pregnant. He shattered my heart. I told him every day of how sorry I am that I want us back. He told me his dad has warned him against me, that that he shouldn't have anything to do with me anymore. Like I cried. Someone I was willing to die for. He didn't even consider what I went through. But all he says is, it's my stupidity that has caused it. And now I'm here. I'm bitter, pained, ugly, pregnant, and frustrated. Yes, he broke up with me. And from then, this guy has never thought of what I went through and did for him. He has never for once appreciated what I did for him and his family. All he remembers is I lied to him. And so with or without the baby, it's over between us. And for 6 months now, I take insults from him almost every day. He doesn't call, text. He doesn't do anything for me, literally. I don't know, but I wish the heavens swallow my past so that God's goodwill will see me through to deliver and Allah punish him for me. I want revenge. No, I won't allow him stay because he's already seen someone. My story is indeed heartening and stupid. Please let me know what they will say in the comment section. Thank you. My dear, this one there, it's not like you're looking for an answer. I think you know that it's over and you need to move on with your life. But I think moving forward, you see this scam thing that is going on. I understand that we are all hungry and we are all trying to build our lives and we are all broke and we are trying to survive in this Accra or in this Ghana. But my dear, there are certain things we shouldn't fall for. Is it Sika Gari? What is it? What job are you going to do for him that is going to double money for you 3 times? And you went to the extent of borrowing from your father-in-law, your boyfriend's father. So at that time, he wasn't your father-in-law anyway. He was your boyfriend's father. Hopefully you've learned your lessons. I mean, hopefully you've learned from this. You're not going to do it again, but you've lost your man and he's going to be your baby daddy. And it's sad. But I also think that the guy should have also thought about what you did. In as much as his emotions have got him to walk away and he's angry at you that you lied to him and everything, I think he should have also thought about, why you did it. You understand? Why you did it. You see, this brings me to this thing. The last time I was live on TikTok and then I was having a conversation with one of the guys there. I think he mentioned his name as Jeremiah also. And there were viewers there, so I can mention his name. And we're talking about mental health awareness. And we are in the mental health awareness month. So if you haven't watched my mental health awareness episode, go back. It's the one just before this one. Go watch it and you will know what's happened in that episode. But we're speaking about mental health in that live, and then we spoke about how men don't share what goes on in their life because they are scared of how women are going to treat them after. Now, you see, you told her what was going on in your life as a guy, right? And then she was trying to find a solution. We said something in that live. We said that sometimes your man can come to you and tell you that, babe, this is what is going on with me right now. It doesn't mean he's looking for a solution. He just needs somewhere to rant. He probably needs somewhere to rant. So sometimes it's not a solution they are looking for. I don't know what exactly your man was looking for in this time, but I think you did it out of your good heart, just that you took it in the wrong path. All right. So I'm hoping that you will heal. I'm hoping that this will not stop you from being nice to any other guy. All right. You will be fine. Okay. Yeah.
Let's have it. Let's have it.
Please hide my identity. I'm a girl of 23 years in one of the universities in Ghana. My boyfriend and I broke up and I met this guy on campus. Let's call him K. We both talked things out that evening and he made his intentions known to me, which I also made mine known to him. Fast forward, he told me he's trying to recover from his previous relationship saga, which I said, okay. I did everything for the both of us, cooking, washing his clothes and stuff. One fateful day, my boyfriend informed me that he will be going home to see his parents. I said, okay. That evening, my cousin and I wanted to watch movies and my laptop is at its end. So we both decided to go for it. Upon getting there, I saw his dress in the room. I was so shocked because I wasn't expecting that. So we both left. I came to my place to change my dress and I went back to his place. My biggest surprise, my boyfriend brought his ex-girlfriend. I stood in front of his door knocking, calling, only for him to tell me that don't come and disgrace me. So I left his place crying. Later on, when the girl left, he told me I wasn't giving him attention. We both had a little misunderstanding and he blocked me everywhere. He continued to say because of that him and his ex started texting and she have to come over to his place. My boyfriend told me he can't let go of his ex. The same time, he can't let go of me as well. He goes through my phone but doesn't allow me to go through his, which really got me thinking. Now, he sent me a text that he can't continue the relationship any longer. It really broke me up, but I saw it coming. I can't even forget about him. I've been trying hard to because I gave everything up because of him. I love him, but now he's hurting me, which I can't control. Please, I need your advice. My dear, you see, I think he used you as a rebound to move on from the girl and it didn't work. So when the chance came in for him to go back to talking to the girl again and getting to know the girl again, that was an opportunity for him to let go of you. And he's blaming you. So he's definitely gaslighting you into thinking that it's your fault, but it's not your fault. He's a problem. You are not the problem. If your partner is not having time for you, your answer to that is not I'm moving on, I'm cheating on you. Your answer to that is having conversations with the person, sitting the person down and telling the person what is going on and what you don't want in the relationship. And so, my dear, you did not do anything wrong. Okay.
Let's have it. Let's have it.
POV, I'm a 20-year-old student who fell in love with a nurse student I met on my birthday last year. We became close friends after she got my number from a mutual friend. Despite our age difference and not meeting in person, our relationship was progressing well. However, things took a turn when I asked her for financial help, 100 Ghana cedis, during a difficult time. Then she suddenly stopped responding to my calls and messages. I apologized profusely because she never asked of anything from me. She remained unresponsive. We recently reconnected, but I sensed she lost interest. I'm seeking advice on how to win her back, as she's my first love and I don't want to lose her. The fact that her response to you asking her for help is running away should be a sign for you. Because in as much as she didn't ask you anything, it didn't mean that you couldn't ask for help from her. Me, dear, personally, I see it as a red flag that her response to you asking for help from her is to run away. For me, it's a red flag. To you, you want to win her back. So let's go into that. You just need to talk to her. Let her open up as to why she is losing interest. Behave like you really don't know anything. And if she's not, opening up still, then you can bring up the whole money conversation if that is what is causing her to behave like that. And if that is what it is, you talk to her about it and probably promise you won't do it again and know that this is somebody that you can never count on. Is that okay? Good.
Let's have it. Let's have it.
Please keep me anonymous. I met this lady after BEC. We were only friends. Little did we know we were falling in love with each other because we spent much time together every day, either texting or on call. So we dated from that time till we completed SHS. It was a long distance relationship, though we met in our SHS days when school vacated just to say hi and bye to each other as school was close to each other. We dated until after SHS. She broke up with me. She broke up with her due to a misunderstanding that couldn't permit us to freely talk about for 3 days. I tried talking to her during those times, but she kept on giving me attitude, so I gave up. Little did I know that she has gotten attached to another guy and finally got into a relationship with the guy. That relationship with the guy was based on lies. She was made to believe in after about 2 years of constant begging and asking her to come back to me. She broke up with the guy after she discovered she was made to believe in lies, and the guy asked her to come back to me. I accepted her because I really loved her. Fast forward 2 years down the line, she broke up with me with her reason being that I don't make her a priority. Frankly, I didn't know what she meant because I thought that I really appreciated her and kept her first in all I did. POV, I really love this lady. I am very broken now and I'm finding it hard to live without her. What should I do? Look at it like this. Look at it like this. That's, I don't know how to put this, but for someone to break up with you and get attached with somebody and her reason is that she was lied to. Was she not dating you? Was she not committed to you? So why then did she jump onto another person? What lie was she told? I really don't understand your story here, but all I know is that you have dodged a bullet. And so start thinking about it as I need to move on with my life. Start thinking about it that I need to start getting things done. I'm pretty sure that this story was sent to me a while back, but I'm hoping that you're doing pretty well now, or you're doing great now, and you've been able to put yourself together to be able to move on. Okay.
Let's have it. Let's have it.
Good day. Please, I need your advice on a decision I'm about to take. Let me call him King. I met him when I visited my now ex-boyfriend. He proposed and I said yes while I was still with my then boyfriend because he was sleeping with different ladies. But whenever I complain, he will block me for a whole week. So I decided to try another relationship to see if it will work. But later, I couldn't. So I called King for breakup because I was still in love with my then boyfriend, and King said I should go for what I wanted. 2 months after that, I broke up with my now ex. All this happened a year ago. This is my issue now. I and King have been communicating 2 months now, and he's asking me to pay him a visit as a friend. But I'm afraid we might end up having sex because I'm still in love with him. But for him, he said he's not ready for any relationship now. I'm afraid to lose such a good man because he's a man every woman will pray for. Please help me, then don't go. If you feel like when you go, you will off pants, then don't go. Because you still have feelings for him. If he makes any attempt, you're going to open your legs for him. So don't go. Don't go. Okay.
Let's have it. Let's have it.
I'm pretty sure that by now the wakokra bakra ma sema bahwa I chem, but if I had seen this area, I would have said don't go. Dear POV, I felt trapped in a 6 years long distance relationship that started as a holiday friendship in my hometown. Despite initial disapproval and threats from her father, we continued to see each other. Due to schooling, work, and travel, she shared her traumatic experience of being gang raped at a young age, affecting her intimacy views. I've respected her secret and understood its sensitivity. Our relationship has been tumultuous with multiple breakups, largely due to her father's relentless opposition. She wants to stay together even without marriage and surprisingly mentioned considering infidelity in any future marriage. My family remains concerned about her family's background. On a positive note, she has grown traveling abroad and her mother and siblings appreciate me. However, now that she's abroad, I've realized I'm ready to move on. The distance and persistent family drama have taken a toll. I want us to part ways, allowing to grow and explore. But it's really hard. Ignoring her calls isn't enough. Please notify me when you post this message. I really need your opinion. Okay, so I may not be able to notify you because I really don't know who you are. I screenshot and then I crop your name off so that my mouth will not go and do me busy to mention anybody's name. But I think that the best thing you can do is to have a conversation with her about how you feel about things, about, how you think it is time for both of you to move on. I do believe in people understanding that not every relationship ends up in marriage or no marriage. Definitely some relationships end up in breakups. It has happened countless times. This is not going to be the first time. And so have a conversation with her and then know her train of thoughts. But I also believe that family drama is one of the things that can deter people from actually see. I find myself speaking certain type of English because of what I read. The person wrote big English. I had to paraphrase them for everyone to understand. You get it? But at the end of the day, what I'm just trying to say is that have a conversation with her, get her train of thoughts, understand what, let her understand how you feel about everything that is going on. And I'm pretty sure that that's going to be fine. You can't ignore her calls. Yeah, it means that you care dearly about her. And so don't destroy, something that could potentially turn into a good friendship. You understand?
Let's have it. Let's have it.
Odo, you're good? I'm going through a lot. I think I'm losing my mind and I really need your help. I've been dating this girl for 4 years now. She barely entertains boys and always hard on them when they come in her DM. She mostly redirects them by giving them my number and I settled this up with them. This stopped for some time, meaning boys don't DM her again. I'm far from home and I'm working, so she's the one doing the visiting most of the times. Last time she visited, I saw a lot of changes that really got my attention. First, she complained whenever I get too close to her. I can't kiss her without she complaining, and I don't try to get close to her and talk about sex. Massa forgets. She's never coming. No matter how I touch her, she never gets wet until she uses lube. Now she's back to her mom's house and I'm alone. Her attitude towards me changed a little bit. The problem is you don't call me again and you talk to me anyhow. Okay, I can't find the rest of this story, but I think it's heading towards she's cheating on you or she has lost interest in the relationship. That's what I'm assuming that, has gone on or is going on. Yeah, that's what I think is happening. So it's either you look at it to move on. Yeah.
Let's have it. Let's have it.
Need your help with something. I've been dating my boyfriend for a year now and we never had sex. I'm so okay with that. Though, because we are all dedicated to the work of God, so I believe, it's cool to abstain from sex until we marry, because he promised me marriage, which I'm so glad about. This is the kind of man I have been praying for. Because most guys come in your life in the name of sex, which means, which I don't like. But one way or the other, I feel like my man doesn't love me. That's why he doesn't talk about sex with me. I'm still in shock because aside from that, he cares. We don't sex from him, but I still have feelings he's doing that with another woman in my absence. I don't need sex from him, but how do I know he truly loves me? My dear, I don't think you ever know except you actually have a conversation with her about your insecurities. Because I feel like this is something you are feeling. So definitely it is your insecurities dealing with you. And so you need to have conversations with him about it. Let him understand how you feel about it. I feel like we tend to keep so much in our hearts and assume so much about what our partners are doing or thinking. If you've, and I learned something yesterday that a lot of men in our continent are not expressive. And so it gives the women the opportunity to actually overthink and assume. So that can also be a problem. So give him the opportunity to be expressive. Let him tell you, ask him why he's not talking to you about sex. And let him understand that, yeah, I'm not saying that we should have sex, but I want to understand why we've not even tried having a conversation about sex. All right? And ask him if he actually is doing something with someone. And if he tells you he's not, believe it. But also be vigilant about it. Okay, because I think this has to do with trust. If you don't trust your partner, you're going to continue to assume that you're doing shit behind your back.
Let's have it. Let's have it.
Kindly keep me anonymous. I've been dating this guy for a year and a half now, and he's been the perfect definition of love. But his mom insists he marries her friend's daughter, and he's always not been able to defend to the extent that his mom planned the wedding and everything. Now he's insisting I stay in a relationship with him when he'll be getting married next month. Mind you, we've never had any misunderstanding before. As I test, God willing, tomorrow they will be announcing the wedding in church. Don't know if I'll be able to go to church or not. Since he is insisting I stay. Do you think I should also spend his money for breaking my heart, or I should let him go? Please, I need your opinion, please. I'll be in the comment section. Hey God, you people are tempting me. You people are tempting me. Okay, so I think I've said this over and over again that based off of a few things that has happened in my life, my train of thoughts are changing. I'm growing. Certain things are changing. I'm never going to use that word can never be me, or God forbid, I'll never find myself in this situation, because you can say it and tomorrow morning. In fact, you can say it at 6 p.m. today. 8 p.m. today, you are going to face it. And so this is what I'm going to tell you. If I was in your position, I'll definitely walk away, because I think that beyond everything, you love him. And so the emotions are going to always be there. So you're not going to see it as I'm chopping his money and I'm going. No, you're going to actually still use your emotions to run that relationship, and that is going to bother him. This is me being realistic. Okay, so break up with him, leave him, so that you can be able to heal properly. Because if you go and add yourself to this entanglement, it's going to be long. It's going to be something that probably you will regret in the years to come. All right.
Let's have it. Let's have it.
I met this girl early this year and things was great when we started dating, but all of a sudden, our conversations just tend to be something else. Whenever you call her in the evening, her line is busy. I asked her who she's been talking to these days, and she said she's talking to her mom. The other time too, I called her for almost an hour, and she could say is just a friend around 9:30 to 10:30 p.m. And now she's making an excuse that it's poor network. That's why whenever I called, I found out the number is busy. She called me insecure because I care too much and I don't know what to do. She's gaslighting. She's gaslighting you. She's entertaining other people. Okay. Yeah.
Let's have it. Let's have it.
This is nice. Let's get into the next story. I'm a girl of 24 years old and I'm the first daughter of my parents. My dad is late and my mom really doesn't have anything going on. So I had to start hustling very early. I currently work as a cook from home. I'm hardworking and always loved working because I love money. My problem now is I'm with a guy for almost 3 years now, and I honestly do not want the relationship anymore because of financial issues. I carry about 70% of the bedding and I can't anymore, from rent to even toilet rolls. We've spoken several times, though we love each other. We've come to realize if not that we live together, the relationship won't be anymore. I won't lie, he's a good guy, but you know how men are when they're struggling financially. Very humble, and I'm tired, Charlie. I can't anymore. I want someone who would support me, help me grow, because I can't be taking care of a grown man myself and my family too. I just renewed our rent, so I've decided for the next year I want to rent with him. When the time is almost up, I'll tell him and I'm going to look for my own space. I just want to know if I'm doing the right thing by waiting to tell him. I only told him to save up money for rent when he's working. Our relationship was some few months old when we moved in together and I paid for the rent. I honestly do not mind all this, but I'm tired of being the man of the relationship. I want to be soft. I want to relax some. I can't be with a man and be lying to other men that I'm single just for money. It breaks my heart, but we need to move on. We've been through things and said a lot to each other. And from all the arguments, we both not in the same space with each other again, and we don't want the same thing. I mean, if that is what you feel, or if that is what you think you can live with, of course, go ahead and do that. I think in the last episode, I actually said that one thing that I have come to understand, that when we're making decisions in life, it's not just about making the wrong or right decision. It's also about making decisions that you can't live with. Like, when push comes to shove, you can live with that decision. You understand? So yeah, I mean, based off of the first segment of the episode, you realize that it is the same men that said that don't be with a broke man. It is the same men that say that, yeah, put that, energy in yourself. You understand? And I also feel you, because you are in a space where you're taking care of your family and even your income is not enough. And so you need somebody that can be able to be, a bit supportive, for you to also grow as a woman, as a human being. And so if this guy cannot do that for you, I mean, yeah. And there's also that thing that they say that when you're dating somebody, the relationship, or when you are with somebody, the relationship should be able to be a bonus to you, not that it weighs you down. So if you feel like the relationship is weighing you down and is not pushing you up, yeah, of course, my dear. But then I think that don't wait till like the rent is almost due before. I think because it is your place, you can tell him that when the rent is due, you're moving out, so that he can also prepare. Because this is the thing: if you cut him by surprise that you're moving and he doesn't have the finances to rent his own place, that's going to be wicked, don't you think?
Let's have it. Let's have it.
I was 19 years when I met this nice girl in high school. I've dated so many, but I never felt this way before. This young lady is a girl with potential, and she is stubborn to the extent that she made me fall in love with her. Very deep that every time I feel sad and lonely, I think about her day and night. I don't really know if this is love, because if it is, then I'm going crazy for this girl. I'm a guy who doesn't even have time for girls, but to my surprise, I found her and now I'm regretting hurting her. Talk about hurting her. She does things that can destroy her image, and I tell her not to. Then she says I'm shouting on her. Meanwhile, she doesn't like you being calm to her or gentle. She always go for anger and trying to be bossy. How can a lady be bossy on a man? So when I try to control her anger issues, then I become a victim. You become a victim as in she beats you or what? We broke up all because she gave me 50 cedis for her upkeep, and I used it for clothes I bought for her and didn't have money for the delivery guy, and used her 50 cedis to even give her extra slippers. But she was very mad at me for not paying her 50 cedis, whilst I bought her things more than that 50 cedis. So she went home, never called me, and suddenly she was talking about an iPhone a teacher promised her that I forbid for her to take. Then it caused breakup between us. She came begging, and I had a new girlfriend who used to give me money and buy me clothes, all because of love. And I gave her up for you and accepted you back. But foolish me, I always beg her, even if it's not my fault. But she thinks I'm stupid for always trying to maintain my relationship with her. Why is it that I love her very much that I can't understand? Silly question. But think about it very well. She's caring, supportive. But now I don't really know, because she doesn't want me near her yet. She insists she's always in love with me. But truth be told, I don't think she does, because I have been sharing tears all day. Hmm. Funny thing is, she blocked me after school. I decided not to also mind her, but to my stupidity, I couldn't. She calls me daddy and I call her mommy, all because I used to say that girls are moms at home and should be treated with respect. So how come she doesn't notice all this and let it be? Nature is really nice, but to this extent, I'm happy and dying inside with sorrows and pain. Why is loving and caring for someone hard to be done? I have girls who are also in love with me, but I don't want them being a part of me because I'm strictly self-serving person that I hate for others to look down on people due to their personality. Karma is real, but the question is, what did I do to karma that is coming around in circle? I hope I never hurt anyone, and if I did, I'm really sorry. Never meant to do that. She should find it in her heart to forgive me. I'm deeply sorry. Okay, now you're confusing me because like you're saying you're at fault and you are begging and what's going on? Please come and clarify it. But I think that girl does not deserve you. Okay, I think that girl, nah, that's crazy. That girl, nah, no, nah. That girl is going to put you in trouble. Mm-mm. Nah, I don't think that's it. Okay. Thank you very much for watching the episode. Don't forget to like, share, let people know that the POV podcast is here and we give you real life stories and share real life opinions. Okay. All right. My name is Naneke Adepa and thank you for watching this episode. I will see you in the next episode. And to those listening on Apple Podcast and on Spotify, I have you here. See, I see you like I see you like something and I really do appreciate. So continue to download, stream, and then listen and share for people to also know. Don't forget again, this month's episode has been brought to you by Trillium Ghana. They produce Verna Drinking Water, Bigo, and then they have a lot of biscuits out there. They have Gary biscuits, all that chocolatey biscuits and all that. See, my berry. I promise you, I love their snacks. I use them for my movies. I use them, right now I'm single, so I do a lot of movies and I do a lot of me time. So I do a lot of snacks. And so you should understand that I eat them and I enjoy them. And so also have some, and then with your man, you can share. If you're single like me, you can do it on your own. If you have a man, you can do movies night, you can do picnics and all that. And don't forget, my big old drink is also smiling at me right here. Okay. I'll see you in the next episode. All right. Thank you very much for watching this episode. Bye.